Being buried in debt is a constant source of stress for many Coloradans, with bills coming in every day, creditors constantly calling, but you can start over and get your life back. Gailyn Wink is a bankruptcy attorney with Wink & Wink law firm. Gailyn, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You know, bankruptcy, it's a powerful legal tool. It's a constitutional right, but why do you think bankruptcy has such a negative stigma?
I think, first of all, I think there's probably a vested interest on the part of corporate America and the banks to have a negative stigma associated with that kind of powerful debt relief. However, I think it is important to remember the history of bankruptcy in that it has been around basically as long as America has. And many esteemed Americans over our history have filed bankruptcy, such as Harry S. Truman, one of our past presidents, Walt Disney, Henry Ford, Mark Twain.
I've even read Thomas Jefferson and Abe Lincoln.
Yeah, it's been around pretty much as long as America has. It's your fundamental federal right to debt relief. And in America, we believe that everyone gets a second chance. And I think that it's important. At Wink & Wink, we like to say bankruptcy is not a four-letter word, debt is.
Okay. So tell us the major benefits of bankruptcy.
Bankruptcy is a powerful tool for getting rid of credit card debt, medical debt, payday loans. It can stop collections on judgments, such as garnishments. It can stop garnishments in their tracks. It can halt foreclosure. And what a lot of people don't understand is that the vast majority of people who file for personal bankruptcy keep everything that they own. So it doesn't mean that you're going to lose your property. What you're going to lose is a lot of debt.
Sure. Now, at what point should a family start considering calling and just getting information, Gailyn?
Absolutely. And I think that the number one mistake most people make is waiting too long to talk to an attorney. Because at Wink & Wink, we give a free consultation. It's a comprehensive overview of your situation. And if we don't think that bankruptcy makes sense for you, we'll tell you. But I think that the red flags are you're having trouble meeting your monthly bill commitments. If you're having trouble with the mortgage payments and the car payments, you know it's time to find out what your options are.
Exactly, with the mortgage payments. I mean, so many homeowners are facing foreclosure. Yeah. So many people, even if they haven't lost their jobs, they've been cut back on their hours. Yeah. They're having a very difficult time making those mortgage payments. What is the biggest way you can help homeowners?
Homeowners get some strong relief from bankruptcy, and there's three main ways that bankruptcy can help a struggling homeowner. The first two go in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy, which is a repayment plan over 3 to 5 years based on your income and what you can afford to repay. And so the first way that a struggling homeowner can get relief in Chapter 13, I call it bankruptcy loan modification.
Okay.
You can get rid of your second mortgage completely. You can strip it off. And so if your home is worth less than what you owe on your first mortgage, and you have a second mortgage such as a home equity line of credit or a straight second mortgage, you can get rid of it completely in a Chapter 13 bankruptcy.
I think that describes a lot of families right now, that their home is worth less than that first.
Absolutely. The housing market has taken quite a tumble, and it continues to soften. If you've on the news recently, Bank of America is stepping up their foreclosures. They were kind of letting those rest for a while, so things are getting more aggressive on that end. So you can strip off a second mortgage in Chapter 13. You can also, in Chapter 13, if you've fallen behind a few months or more, and you just need some breathing room to get caught up, mortgage lenders, once you get in arrears or behind on your mortgage, often they'll just stop taking partial payments. They want the whole amount in full.
Or nothing.
Or nothing. Or foreclosure.
Right.
And bankruptcy, Chapter 13 bankruptcy allows you to cure that back arrears amount over 3 to 5 years. And excuse me, that can really offer relief if you're able to get back on your feet and start making the regular mortgage payment again. And so if you're in a period of unemployment and you see light at the end of that tunnel, that's a great option.
So Wink is Wink, and you really are going to advise people which way they should go, whether it's a Chapter 13 or what's the difference between that and a Chapter 7?
Chapter 7 is what they call liquidation bankruptcy, and that's where you file bankruptcy and you keep everything. In Colorado, you keep everything that Colorado law has declared exempt, which is $60,000 worth of equity in your home, $5,000 per filer. So for a married couple, $10,000 worth of equity in a car, and continuing amounts. And the big one there is your 401ks, pensions, IRAs are 100% exempt from your creditors.
Okay.
And so that's another reason to talk to a bankruptcy attorney if you're having trouble paying the bills, because you don't necessarily want to tap into that source of funds to pay the bills.
What would you say is the biggest thing that sets you apart from other bankruptcy firms, Gailyn?
Well, Wink and Wink, we're a husband and wife law firm. My husband Mike and I met in law school in Boulder, and we're, we take our business very seriously, and what we take most seriously is access to us. We give our customers our personal cell phone numbers, and we are going to hold your hand through the whole process. That's what we're, when you sign up with Wink and Wink, you're picking a family business and you become part of our family business.
Gailyn Wink, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And here's the information if you would like to reach Wink and Wink Bankruptcy Law Firm. They have the 800 numbers here for you, the toll-free numbers, 888-NOW-WINK. 888-669-9465. Also, winkandwink.com. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, we know money is